Good morning. Yada nyanko pona aside ode yankwa oda chain. Nambra aside anope yebete nyanko pona asama. Yefia kwa yada baka akobo yambra. Have you still aye nedi? Where do modu? In your no back in Kane, Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 12 and 13. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 12 and 13. Nayakin Kane Solomon said, I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem, and I set my heart to seek and search out for wisdom concerning all that is done under heaven. This burdensome task that God has given to the sons of man, by which they may be exercised. Yes, Bible numa. There are so many Bible characters. Baby, I'm a Medina. Hey, what am Frank? Yes, Bible numa. Baby, I know Frank. Who's on the Mumba bra? No, no. You was Solomon. Solomon. No. On them, you are so bad. Nay, Abra Papa. Nyanko Pondation and Soron Bono. Otoo boy and didn't we poor Bible no. Now we are so another the whole of the scriptures no. Obia Bible no ajaji no as the wisest man on earth, King Solomon. On him our friend Solomon. This is our no friend Solomon and the prince come. Now me team I'm that too. Master no no. What professor no mess there. Life is a journey. Life is a journey. Nasa yade bayan akan kasema. Yawa kande obra ya kwentu. Obra na ya bono o ya kwentu. Nasa bebe yedu sisi ano. Senka ya Bible class ena ka ya chicha mics dey yanko around. Na ka yembi said what is life ah? Come you sure that I na wa ha ko bia benye bia aka. Abrabo today. Abrabo today. Abrabo today. Na emom no Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 13. No, there was a portion okay there. This burdensome task. There, Solomon conclusion obey in the scriptures. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 13. No, also the yanko pon we are so near now, but the young brano. Abrabono or others one continue this burdensome task. Now there are some quotes about life. No more going to medical markano. Solomon, what's life is burdensome. Abrabone yabono oya adoso papa. Obi so bakade life is not fair. Life is not fair. I want some kada me chireme kakra. Ebi wa na twi kasa another fancy kasa na why den. But my main cite example there. Ye nipa aye owiase. Obi wa in the physical aspect no. Etum obi there osimesi nkadama de okitede na nka nkwanso do kono na nkombra mo. Na se mbisa me bisa nde na the mass mele kan eta asedi manyakopon pe na oye life is not fair. Obi so bakade life is full of misery. Life is full of misery. Say ebo bra arewo sem bebre eno wom onye de nyina na wenu abaji. Obi so se there life is war. Obra na yebo no oyokun. There is difference between boxing and wrestling. There are two different things. Boxing have two blows, but wrestling what two more than one and one so baby what the ball. So life is war. Obrana yarobono or yokun. Obinso say there, life is how you make it. Life is how you make it. Obra and then one kasa abo. Me obia me nyine bebre lemo Ghana high life here nduma me nua jon pa. The late Nana Kwame Apedu obono ndwumbi also obra. Obra one kasa erbo another obra one kasa abo na no dwom no mu no ka asem bi o say me ya abofra no a ye to ema me die no na me ho premise me ko epehin ntem nkadama asem na nka o kan o dwom no mu ko ate asanka wanka ye mu bebre from 25 or by 30 40 no sometimes wallet na when we no ka no ya afra banka mepe. Na brofokasa was adulthood or a scam. Impenyano what did I dying? na kwa me ampedu no ndwom no also there was a time na maame le serve no papa di ban na number brain na maame odugu no papa no di ban do papa no tan on several occasions na papa no tumi didi wo de ban esi wanim didi ase tumi didi na so na kwa me ampedu so onyini beti ase no hu de san di ban no wo de besi papa no elima wa ya adwendwen nkotin yen mura wa enim de at this point yen nyini bebre but sometimes what the demands when him na dwene when we don't know nyamon koyi kra wo fra ko bi so Samuel Owusu ono so ka se mi de abrabo ne me ndi ni ye na abrabo etwa me mba but my bend there are several experiences them upon no nya ono ti no original do ma tro da menjum no life is a journey na champon ono so ke de obra kontinu numu ya yao pa obra akontinu numu ya yao pa now there was a time according to the song no so tukwankwa abrochi no tukwankwa abrochi no be no na ankasa gada na ebusuafo no obisend na obra teden mo ka nya ne de debi a medu fie no sanka wo bisa me de obra teden a kamaka na abrabo no numu ya yao pa osanda Otoo kwan na mo ko no ko hu no ono gina do ma ore tro da menjum no na my caption, no, life is a journey. Now Google, will define a journey as an act of traveling from one place to another. An act of traveling from one place to another. I had Banchasi, Takra the Central Church of Christ. And I pay made to Kana Mabahan, Obi to Kojo Chrome, also to Kana Wabano. Baby, I yefi baby. We came from one place or the other. In a way, we have traveled this morning. There is a popular Chinese philosopher, our friend, Lao Tzu. Also now some day. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Answer able to kwano, sisi ya mijina hadi. Answer na mabe menim no, or say me take some steps. Ansana. Intend to menkade look to kwan 9 na ona for one sense ona tem na expect that going to know. Ombra don famo. We are Christians. Nti bebe medro no, wo men kasa mfa yen Christian life so. Yen Kristo abrabo ayebo. Anade nyamesom ayesom no. Nyamesom in general na nkasa oyeden pa. Awa etna ha won wa hyensum, wa bo wesu. Meden wa atna ha elitemi. Ebeja atum de nyamesom na yesom no. Ahade was on the foam. On the foam cra. Abedin to America there on the foam. Starting from the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve. Nyankopon ma won nyama bebre. A obotum wedi. No them ready see what there. There was one particular fruit be amama for one senka. Now so nipa na so den inti. What the ones what the kakan dem ado no. Cain and Abel. Nyankopon kira won. Ade poti a won fon ko ba afar. Cain ntuma aye ne de. Abel ye ne de. Also has to do with as warden. Opening Abraham, the greatest faith ever. Yana wahi, obia one level of faith. But say kade judge Bible no obia na faith was so pa. In my view, makade or Abraham. Abraham taking risk in his life, in his quest to achieve something greater. The Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 no, okay. Now the Lord has said to Abraham, get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. Na Nyankopon catch Abraham there, few man are etim yumuno, because there was a portion Nyankopon pede with Abraham. Na emom no, ansa na Israel no oba Abraham ne nchen no, na Nyankopon pede o man no wom no fiu. Aha ya Ghana, nti Nyankopon se there, yemfi ha. Abako anayenko. From your family, fi we busuan fie ho. Obi wa as at now, e dan wa to we busuan fie. Nyankopon pede o hira o. Na emom na ansa na hira ne baba no, get out of your family house. We busuan fie na et no, ansa na nyawomi be hira o pa no. Wo for be comfort zone because I want to indirectly you get so many things for free. Once aka edidia na ada. Nyankopon se me pede me hira o. Na emom no to a land that I will show you. Na asase na meba abechira no fi ho na ko. Na se mbisa oba ne there. The last phrase not say to a land that I will in the future. I will. In the generation you will me 21st century. Sabe, you know, swear and pa. Because I ain't a young couple beside the master me. Na elos mom. Enter maybe a monko, as a monko. Young couple, never that then. The verse 4 no say. So Abraham departed as the Lord has spoken to him. Now Abraham turned among Ofifio to them and Yankopon Okeno. Yanabra boy abono, say Yankopon small the cocoa in age baby, also Yabakwana. Are you ready to take that risk? Ya ready there. The Jumana, Yankopon auditions and Yaboka Quayana. Yansha Moses in so. There was a time he also refused to be called the daughter of Pharaoh. If you want to know one, he had access to so many good things. Nemo Moses should see there on name Yankopon and Babaka Cobre. Nemo he had something in mind. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 26. No, also there, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he looked to the reward. Now, what be sinenado. Yen Christo according to know to know. Your botebisi, yen yodana. Another sabe, yen name of the ma time was on you. Na sabe ya say, no equation, we are, na besia, na do for guechi. Yari akokwana me de guechi. Are you ready? There, Jumedina yapadi yedi. Ewo Christo sumuno, yabakoro yediana. There was a man in the Old Testament, Judges chapter 11, of any Jephthah. There was a timer. Na koda one Ammonite war no kokun na orbako no o se nyankopon gbade irade se tumo boam na se medi nkunima a se mokona mereba ade biara ofi mi fie a obedi kan ebe hia no irade me bobo afrada mo. Unfortunately papa no kwai na okedi nkunim na oleba no ne ba besia korpe. She came with songs of praises or the beshia papa ayade Papa, I had couldn't kunim. Na kenkan yamsam na twi ne se abramasi. Na emom no ona mbɔhyɛ a meda hyɛ Nyankopɔn nti no mama aka no mentwema no wo fom da. Also awo mbaba 3 4 5 na kubi o ma wala gitum da na so eden pa. Sɛ Nyankopɔn kɛdɛ fa no bɔ afara ɛbɛyɛ anade enye. Now so Jephthah was Yankopon bo na oye nsoso. Nti Yankopon ba ebeye ana enye. Your simple question. Ye nya yefon kofi. Job in the Bible, it is simple. Job, Job. Na mmom no ensam na manu na ofem no, oso sini din no. Odimbo Bible mo fa ne zafinat pane a, idi no so wal pa. Na say na ensam no so ye bebre ankoye. No be offer Job, Job. Now one some year brady. Why then? You can scriptures now or try and there. Behind the scene, Nyankopon Satan encounters about Job. What's under now? Satan him there. Job Yobia, he was such a righteous person. In Tanzania, Satan then sa obaka Job no. Osiki Nyankopon consent and sana. Ena ya wahi. Sadam contest no kodo behind the scenes are. Yemu ahena yebotum ya survive them temptation no. Unfortunately, yemu bebre be fail. So exams are kebenya F. Ye be fail poto. The Christian life is war. Yesu Christo, oba asasi do no. He had so many challenges. He never experienced a stress-free life. Ofa, obrana manhunu bebre. Now so at the end of the day no, he became successful. Now, so I Christopher no, yan try and yan me able to biara. Satan at some point attempted Jesus 3 times. Oko first one, Opheli. Oko second one, Opheli. And son of the third one. And so, into Wabra Bona Erebon, we are talking about life is a journey. Wabra Elebono, say try bibiness one year. Also, do you try again? Hey, bibiness a failure. Koda na try. Them know one day. Success will surely be yours. Amen. Into Obrande Abono, Mama Yampaba, the Biarada. The journey of life. From that particular day, I want to share suma wobo esuno. That was the beginning of your Christian war. Eju to me the wombo esu. Nemo no before ebobo esuno, there was one particular sin bi wa or more chance to cry. That particular sin. Yena eti obia wane de. Amem wame de. Obia also wane de. The Christian life is war. So that particular sin, no, how many times do you pray towards that? In Bible, like sometimes on shada yen. Go here na nkaya kwanyankopon wa. There are so many young prayer points no kaya bada right ako our sin problems. Name me kwanyankopon wa me pa asase. Me pa aponchi. Me pa car. Me pa bicycle. Me pa moto. Obi to me car ma kan pa helicopter. Helicopter de kwan. E pa helicopter. Na helicopter no, e ko park wan fa. E ko park helicopter no wan. Apostle Paul, he was somebody ye nyina yesu anyama bebre yedu fi no. Na Romans chapter 7 verse 14 and 15 no. Okay there. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. Na me nda nyankopon na mbra no oye honhom. Na me megina ha ye nyina yete ade no ye honam. Na nyankopon wone na wa wonyen another wa tonyen ahye bone ase. That was a sin problem na me din kan me ken no. We all have our differences. Obia one problem. Verse 15 also, for what I am doing na bone na muguda mere ye no I do not understand. Mentiasi. For what I will to do na nyama papa me pede me ye no that I do not practice. Nyama papa e pede ye no in most cases ne bi wa ye ntumi yen ye, but what I hate and nyama me chiru no that I do. Nyama me chiru no ona na me ye. That particular sin problem will never stop tormenting you until you die. On today, you know, that particular sin will never stop haunting us. Paul taking risk. According to Acts chapter 20, verse 22 to 24. Conquer catch and uncle Jerusalem. Now uncle preach. Now uncle no, then you may be, and you may be or the channel there. Paul Aqua, in some day number 2. But verse 24, no, Paul said, but none of these things move me. And someone come catch me no, I don't care. Me smart dream there, moko Jerusalem, na me ko preach no matter what me ko. Se nyankopon small, na say, all the nyame bi edi the child there. A higher liquid, day number 2, day number 2. In this generation, ye mu ahen na ye woko. Ya nkwada, and I swear then today Jonah. The wicked prophets. Yanko. Yakasafa Abraham won. Yen nyama oye. The risk that he took. Yakasafa Jephthah won. The risk that he took. Yakasafa Paul won. The risk that he took. And finally, Job. How many of us spiritual investments? Spiritual investment now has to do with our monies and possessions. Enyama nyankopon onam na adom ne ne humo brodo oda adom ye no. Se nyam dwuma bi ba da yen kwaya aso ye de sika baka kwaya na. Se pede nyam dwuma no okodo a ne nyina ye sika. The Great Commission no o demand great funding. Na papa tieti abo Bible no mu o tieti apa obi anum no. Ofan Zacchaeus. Medical na akasa afa risk ho. Risk ya da. O e bibia ka akwaya enim. Do be ye. Da on ye no enimo. Na brent our friend, another papa our friend Zacchaeus. There was a time na Jesus Christ over besna ko baby. Na papa ni yetetia ma asam ko ya ro. Nti papa no dwene ho de ansa na mo hu Jesus no. Odam ko fudua. Na dua no akofo no, o risk out take. I ready to take a risk or abrabo mana. You do not call no, could you only but to me boo? Papa na poet and to know you do to do no boo. But a beer, na nkɔlo fudua no nkɔbotum abɔ fom mɛsɛ bi ɔde no kɔnpa abɔ fom puma wewu but na ɔpɛdɛ hu bibi are you ready dey pɛdɛ hu bibi wɔ wabrabo ma na then you have to take a risk. It therefore becomes a need, not want, for you to take a risk in your Christian life. We read about many disciples, many people in the New Testament. Wakoton when age apade. Now what is kind of bread? Apostles in the Onfanko and Yamiduma. And pay giving a twine. Wale yana and alpha. Mouse me yana na alpha. How much did I give? How much did I earn within the week? And how much did I give? Say, and you know what the can or to where the madden in Allah. And you answer where do you handle? If remamo. Where do you handle? Die and so. Yabe yandi. Last week, Saturday, Yenya in Sa Quadia, Kensack. Or yeah, program be Okumasi or friend Rapaholic. Na me pere yesu bibi ye defin ne program no ye no modi kan no program no me said anim time will be start but yen find dey program was start by 5 p.m. from anopa now many people were there we start program no 5 o'clock but nkofu sim awmachi obi to can fee takwa de kokumasi because of one sa akode yes you start chapel 9 o'clock 8:30 no be the one chinumu or dampado or chinumu the den obi to me so na we bu enu ntokura na wa hwe den sulota na obompa den sunto no jadam den pomba chapel na so nkofu tukwan wo duru ho ansa na sa akode na time lo sumpa oba be perform nkofu bebre na wokogu ho sanyamdwuma bi lo kodo wo be bia also would you be there? About me do one time, nay, ya can you na ya quite the madana. Now, the saw quite the program no. You should try the whole day. Now, social media, and I'm going who you soon the way are okay. The way you soon try, and I can't I in Sulu tongue of name. What is the reason? Saw quite the Abukumasi. And pay me if you are Marabano, na baby, I'm at soon try. Mbodu kwesi mitu na muda sana you saw to baby. Sanka you should not try. I from an upper bed na ya de kwatana ka 11. You can go rebellion by chapel. Aberdeen in Suluto. And there Sunday, you have there from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock you saw to. Yambwechna or Adaven. Yambwechna Monday. You should talk from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Eboko Jumana Demko. Aha. One response in your fine pa. Yaboko Juma. No moment no. Nyamejuma I baba yana de dabi. Sa kwa de insu twɛ nkɔfo kwa wɔkɔ perform pa. Na musicians entertainers no. Musicians na wo be perform wo sa kwa de ne rapaholic na ase no. Minim wɔn nyinaa wɔn dodo but yɛn friend the way 20. And I find that musician be a charges out for the 50,000 cedis, 500 million. Sarkodie was able to pay all of them. Why did he do that? Because that is his interest. I want to know you. Yenyesika abadena yede. What do we use our monies for? So Sarkodie tumutia musicians when me akaw. Them obaya, obotum wa entertaining. Fans na obabana. Shatawale mpo de wanka. Shatawale no fans nkotin pono. Onya asem kakraba. People were willing to pay gate fees. The ticket no yeah 300, 500 na no kaka ho. 5 million. Yaka 500 ya no sa. 5 million. Odukotie, odukohwe sa akode. Now when you 5 million now, what are you going to do with it? Na baba na ya nyankopon adwuma na. Na sana program na baba do no. We program no 27 September. Pastor Akode go to Kumasi by 20th or 21st of September in preparation towards the program. Nyame adoma next month 11 to 16th. Yabe public preaching. Na ya preparation is bebre. Then preparations no. What role are you playing Them obey program the time so you able to me akọ. You share videos, pictures, na no one can them obey program no able to me akọ do. How often do you share those flyers and videos? What do you use your data for? Any data now, what do you use it for? What smartphone no kita ono or smart, which means it do smart things. What do you use your phone for? The phone no kita ono, what there? It has the higher potential of either making your life successful or either destroying your life. At the corner of the phone, I dey no onana dachi na kopon be gina do no dey bu aten. You preach, talk at the church, you preach, but the same no preach. So start Adum TV. Obi wa the whole of this year on should be that. Because by the time about so no not there is no papa na pun da. Na wa pun. Abedintia. What day chum only put at 6:30, but the same preach. But the written a preach war Twin City 8 o'clock. Obi wa the whole of this year on be that. Only put your program your friend Bible akwankyerɛ. But the written a preach war Radio Central every Thursday. Them obey Nyankopɔn na asɛm no bɔkɔ. Na wakere tukwana kwa nyamedwuma. Excuses, flimsy excuses. Akwana no wal. Metina mo bebre a Mrs. Bayam yaw. Na bra written na all drive to and fro na dey. Sabi onka de ni sisi na yaw. Na se wa akɔ with the aid of social media. Entuma nkobi ete ha. Na say we preach now the link na abade yen share so a ono so a why problem entuma share abedintia. Now talking about risk no, there was a time yaba Bible school na brother Samuel preaching on our director. No cast in between there. When he completed Bible school no, onya opportunity another chance go preach or outside the war. As at the time, now we trying to call $3,000. One man mission house, one man a car. But the same I had a bet now. I put it at now. I say we are going to employ you here. But what time would you not drink the no? Or you maybe bring outside there, or Ghana and obey. So he left all those monies, the mission house, the cars, and everything, and he came to Ghana. No be nyamedwuma na yen nyina ye gitumi da papa no why successful. Amen. Because of the risk he took. 2022, Qatar will host the World Cup. Now, according to news reports, they spent $220 billion. On a million, no. $220 billion. Billion dollars. On a city, so. $billion. Them are by football never got successful. The politicians, entertainers, were spending so much money. Them are by one program now, why successful. What do we do with our monies? How do we spend our monies? Cristiano Ronaldo, we are talking about risk. After 2022 World Cup, and Al Nassr, was Saudi Arabia, was signed Cristiano Ronaldo. But before Cristiano Ronaldo, or Babakono, na Saudi Pro League, on your popular. But Cristiano Ronaldo, and Saudi Pro League, no popular. We are talking about risk. Nyambu Nyakopon Pade, Nemono, on them coffee bid not die. Nyankopon pede ejuma papa bi kodo na emom no ode ame na we take risk asana the man kon we tuma Joseph kode prison because of false accusation into kode prison. Life is a journey. Obi wa na bra bo no lobo no wa kode prison aba onye hwe e bia bibi nti e na kode prison. Once you have life, you have yet another chance. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah kode prison okwe no yenimado ye. Nelson Mandela akode prison okwe no onimado ye. Into make a question there, ebia na akode prison. Life is a journey. Prison life is part of life. So what we need as you da for some time, obe area kakra, obe nanto, parents obe feeding, and opa area and you build obe the madina. Life is a journey. Life's journey has so many responsibilities. The school systems from KG to university, papa mami oba shwamba da ma. Nemom no say wo university na say litemu baby litemu biara. There's something called life on campus. Life on campus no. Your first class. Your second class upper. Your second class lower. Your pass and you will fail. Some of you may say they are first class, second class upper, second class lower. Pass, no fail. Echo schooler. Mensa 5 na maya no. Or symbolize BB. Kona koko shum. Ne you kona wala fabrifi. In your first class I had. Anya do snap be fear. Eba botoma no papa. Quantapa no better wapen pumamo. Dama wait to the miski. Never fear the pass and the fail na the bay. Epada then. A real school sir or the national service. National service is part of life. The journey we are living. Baby on over Kobiano. So very possible. I na ako I. The nipa hiamboa. Ko be bre na wo villages no. Wo hiamboa bebre. Obi wa akọ school kaya particular course bi. But after school no, abraba na adan no. Nti mo koye no, oni interest won bi. Parents ne bi so wa force one band one koye such particular courses. But what you know, they are no more interested. Indirect men kare parents na waste one scam. Na emomo no. It has to do with passion. Obi wa one passion, ado pedo ye on your school asem. Obi so wa service nitile wu. Ene no ko school onfa. Ene no ko kompi no ko sua adwuma. Ono mom to my better. Echo school you have to make your difference in this life. But 3 weeks or 1 month ago, and a secondary school for school. Now some of our can hire to put the moon to menka. After secondary school, maybe, and some of our can life is a journey. Let's talk about marriage life. Answer na. You won't be able to wait for us. I see the no. Obu wa said all well. Now, alone son or a journey, marriage or a full-time job, being a husband or a full-time job, being a wife or a full-time job. Now, marriage is so what's it for better and for worse. Mobesiwa our name biara. Now, go once the answer no. On no man yamusumo or a deno. Kojo nchi born in Jumbi, and Jum no fan kakai. No kede na in there, Mijina he may a warn him. Now the chain or band is your mother and kakayamo. That is the reality of life. Besina win in a 1 year na kwalano. Ebiano ko wen bebre. I wonder why than kakai. Ebiano behin waba than kakai damo. Don't know cogenchi. Okay. What Fra Brent be Brian or Bonjumbi. Osi, would you still love me? Abokodo Adomiana. Since you do marriage life. Abokodo Adomiana. Nana song lyrics in the muno. Osi there. What if I couldn't speak? Also, some tumen kasam pa. That is after marriage, you know. Maybe on the BBSC. And now where another ukuno tumen kasa. Would you still love me? Abokoda Adomiana. What if I couldn't eat? Maybe on the BBNT. Now where you know yar Emma on tum on didi. What if I couldn't move? Maybe an accident. No, unfortunately, where an ukuno. Why amputated? Whicha nenan. I'm on 2 and to be on Abakodo Adonana. Would you still love me? What if the Yaribenti, the Biana Mohonam come? Or said Monoko baby pa? Muntumun drew 1 time, was on there, Mohoka come. Would you still love me? Ninya part of life. All these form parts of life. Now, more from any awadi, some are metasi, over patasia, a papa. Amen. Kohu bebre woni ahwefo to wale brown na brabom na bebe medri America dey ejuma biala o maame anada o papa oye anada oriye a o de hwe no se nya chance na asua de medjuma no na bia na daache de medjuma na na de bobo obra takra de ha ye wo super handout bakery wa ha me sure the papa bi no start ana maame bi no start obotum around through the family for so many years. Now so be maame na na papa na or establish them business no. Sanemba no wensua and san kontumunduru stage away duru no. Inti edwuma bia wo maame wo papa all year a dey show no sua dem edwuma no se botuma. Na nda Ghana na widen e school ebenya edwuma no po na bra no. Inti me on obi nso ton waachi hausa waachi Amalia wachi, sua de medjuma no. Na bia daache, e boton wachi da hwon. Na wachi ska won pa. And I'm a watch scanning. How's a cocoa? Scombia. Into Sierra Regimano, Ebia Dachi and Button House of Cocoa. Ninya Brandon, I and I near the once man could once man of barber shop. Into yet banny ye. Life is a journey. Don't waste time on unnecessary things. And you remember Brewa Sabin Fasun Nihu, don't waste time on them. Time is precious. Time is money. If you waste time, you waste a lot of money. Na easy. We are now on so good. Now you are wasting so much time. You are wasting so much time. And Brenton and Katesiano, women make use of social media, especially on YouTube. Adibiala or we are say, Epede who be echo YouTube a bone. BBR or separation at the pump and quite the pump school. Let's separation at the pump echo YouTube or bachelor. How to sew Yafana telemetry, how to sew African print, how to do this or that. BBR or YouTube, everything, because we are in the era of technology. Elebo Branson, Shawaya Kufuye. Last week, have you still Kasafa? Who is your confidant? Who is your friend? One and another bra. Life is a journey, so choose your friends wisely. Woman task there. Nyankopon na oma nipa eyo defo. Nyankopon na oma sebi obi eheni. 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 7. Also there. The Lord makes poor and makes rich. He brings low and lifts up. Ebia na ewo no, nyame atum se mewusika, o nyame ne hyehyɛ. Ebia na etia ne nyame nkoye, o nyame ne hyehyɛ. Ma Nyankopon pɛ e na oyɛ. The bottom succeed in this life so a. Maka na mesan sidi bion, ebi wa wa, yemu bi wa wa. We have to get out of our comfort zones. Baby et no, o dey fi ho. Ebi et ma ame ne nchen, et papa ne nchen. Nyankopon pɛ de o hyiraw, na mom no pɛ de efi ho. Fifie ho ansa na Mushra no, Nyankopon da aba. On China me de masa mo no me de bewe no. Ma me kan nyina there. Life is not easy. Life is a journey. Na brabo ne ye bo no, o den papa. Say afra be ne say, o ma me ana do papa na o hwa, ma me kan no, oba e wa assume there entasi. Na emom no, se bodu dem stage na na kwa me ampedi ka there, obra ne o ankasa abona. Na kwa me ampedi o se there. Akoko botunchefo a chida akoko na anka sa ohwehwe beebi ansa na watu nchefo no aha na abada ebotumi esu afim ade biara a wo wiase epada won saka no wanka sa ye ho adwuma ansa na won sa aka. If you get it on a silver platter, you are going to lose everything just in a short while. Na abrabo na ye bo no dako nye na etie nyina ye bo one by one amade meta menya nso Obiawo 1-1. Now say what would you be remembered for? Say what from Frank? Dachi, be 1,000 years to come. Let's say muwa. Thousand years to come. Let's say muwa. Let's say a new set of generations. What about her? What about me dinner? How about now what about Kem? Nti we asa yambo brapa na dachi ewa when baby what akel abadina edija inchirimba. What are you living for posterity? Amadachi zewa when baby what akel. Bible characters na yabo wende nyina ekubi wom our friend Judas Iscariot. One no ye benyin another besia no bo woneba no bo today Judas Iscariot one o man sad na me hwade obialen ye because no nusubane nye papa nusubane nye nti obia ni wa obato ne ba Judas Iscariot wana na oba wo ne ba na obato ne din Osama bin Laden wana ma won sad na menhwade mado kitikiti bi obia lu wana Osama bin Laden wana obia len ye wana oba wo na wato ne din wato ne ba din Adolf Hitler wicked man. Wicked. Wana no ba woneba no ba tunidin Adolf Hitler. Na emum no Bible characters ma o meba o friend David. O friend Joseph. O friend King Solomon. Obi mpo the king na asodo. King Solomon. Jephthah, Paul, John, Peter. Peter not tired rough pa. Nti wana offer Peter me sure that was a tired rough. Life is a journey. Nana champion, high life legend, Obon Jumbi, also Obra Aquintio. Obra Aquintio. Life is indeed a journey, Madam Nas.